And we're live. My mic on? Yep, looks like it. Hopefully. Got a couple people in here. Just waiting on my co-host Johnny. How's everybody's what's up, Steven? How's everybody's Wednesday been? Mine has been rather productive, pretty fun. Can you hear me pretty good? Is this thing working? This thing on? Hello? Check. 1, 2. Hello, hello. I don't think it's working. Maybe no. Maybe no. Nope. Yo, yo, yo. OG Tintman from TikTok. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome. Or just Kyle. I like Kyle. It's good. What's up, Mike? Aloha. Sounds good? Okay. I don't know if it's picking up through my mic, though. Check 1, 2. Check, check. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oops. What's up, Rick? Just waiting on my co-host. What's, is this y'all's first time watching? Have y'all watched the show before? Aloha. Hear me great? Cool. Cool, cool. Just waiting on Johnny. Second time watching? Hell yeah. What's the last one? What's the other one you watched? Out of curiosity. Grump daughter. Yeah, I just told my kids good night. They go to bed at 8. So they're about to hit the hay. Just grabbing beers. Probably. Wouldn't doubt it. But today was interesting. It was another day of not much to do. No tent jobs. But me and my wife did go grocery shopping. And then we went to eat some lunch. Then we came home. I went to the gym. Then came home. Kids were home. Hung out. Ate some dinner. Rip in the house. What's up, Rip? Talking about the guy that was in the accident. I had to relearn. Oh, yeah. Tyler. That was a great one. That was a great episode. But yeah, so pretty good day. Can't hate it. Hold on just a second. Fantastic in here. My mom's in here. What's up, Mom? What are you doing? Watching Bully. Never watched that show. I know it's good for the kids, but I don't think the kids watch it. My son's 6, daughter's 9. I think he might watch it, but I know she doesn't. So yeah, just waiting on Johnny boy. It's awesome. I need to check it out. Hey, Mom. Everybody say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. An adult Bluey fan page? That's funny. I don't know if that's something I'd want to be on. It's kind of, I don't know. It's like being a Blippi fan. It's kind of weird. Anybody have any questions? Any cool stories about what happened this week, last week, over the weekend? Everybody have a good Halloween. If you went and dressed up, what did you dress up as? And what was your favorite costume that you saw? My mic does go in and out. Well, damn it. That's not good. But you can hear it. You can hear it out of this. Nope. It's not working now. Is this any better? Hello, hello. Ooh. Is that better? I think that might be better. Handed out candy. What kind of candy did you hand out? Dude, my kids got like 2 buckets of candy. And I haven't stole any of it. None. I swear. I did jack a couple pieces of candy, not gonna lie. You got to, right? Oh, Among Us. Yeah, my kids, they play that. I played a little bit. It's kind of fun. They watch the videos of like the modded games to where they're like, different types of games like hide and seek, stuff like that. That stuff's pretty cool. Did mess up again, probably. Check. Check. Check 1 2. Check. Check. Here we go. Right. What's up, Steven? Played it for a while. Didn't have candy. Sent out some. It's funny. All right. Here we go. A bingo. Candy gives you rotten teeth. It's true. Definitely does. Trying to get Johnny in right now. It says it's adding him, so we'll see. Oh, he's still connecting. Gotcha. I saw a meme about it was probably a joke, but a bowl of scrambled eggs, and it was like one handful per kid. Thought that was pretty funny. That's funny. No answer. Damn. All right, let's try again. Oops. Can't join at the time. Try again. Well, shit. That's not good. Um, See if he can maybe back out and come back in. Boxes of popsicles. Hell yeah. Do do do. See if he's back in here yet. Nope. Not seeing him. But I will say a little bit about the show tonight. We do have Mitchell Hall. If y'all don't know Mitchell, he's awesome dude. Does a window tinting, pretty sure PPF vinyl. Um, he also drifts cars, which is dope. And he's a BMX flat. Like he does flat land tricks, which are dope as shit. I could never do that shit. What's up,
What's up,
bro?
man? How you doing?
Good. Can you
Yeah,
hear
I can
me?
hear you. Pretty good.
All right, cool. Let me turn this up.
Sorry I'm late, man. It's just I got really bad signal here.
No, you're good, dude. Better late than never,
Yes,
right?
sir. You ready to start the show?
I was over here panicking, trying to. I was over here trying to panic, talk about the other shit, random shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, start the show.
You do it, man.
Go
You're
ahead, bro.
the host. You're the host tonight.
We're gonna do this. All right. What's up, everybody? It's Shady J. Welcome to the Dark Truth Podcast. I'm with my co-host Johnny Blades, and tonight we have Mitchell Hall. Like I was just saying, a couple times, or just a second ago. Um, Drifts cars, does BMXing, does tinning, PPF, all that good shit. Um, awesome dude. If you don't know who he is, he has a badass Instagram page, his tinning and his drift page. And dude, his vet that he drifts in
Yep.
is so
Yeah.
sick. And I remember the first time I met him in person was at Tenor Battles, I believe. I want to say that he said we met before, but I can't remember. But when he left Tenor Battles, he fucking
Yeah.
drifted out and just left, dude. That shit was so clean. And his he had a black one back then. It might be the same one, but dude, I thought that was cool. Like I'm not a huge car guy, but when you
No.
see it, you're like, yo,
Oh
that's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah. I think if that's the same Corvette he had at Tenor Battles 2022 in Orlando, it was black at the time. I think he had it red, but we're only gonna know until we ask
Yeah,
him. So is he in the chat now? Let's add him on.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and add him in now, dude. And wait until you see his background. We were talking about it earlier. Hopefully, he said he's gonna have it
Nice.
all set up really cool and shit. So without further ado, if it works, this will be Mitchell that pops in with us. Might have to do it like what happened with
Dude,
yours
this
and
yeah,
redo it.
I'm
Oh,
got really bad signal here.
but dude, I also have shitty internet,
Yeah.
and that's known. So it's known that I have the shitty internet. Breaking that bad.
Yeah.
See, who else is going to Tinder battles? I'm
I'm
going.
gonna try to make it. I'm gonna
I
try to
should be
make it.
there.
Nothing promised yet, but I'm really gonna try to make it.
Yeah, which is going to be the 18th through the 20th, 21st. All right, hold on. Try this again. All right. I sent you a request, Mitchell. Think you have to accept it, possibly. Oh no, I haven't been on this end in a while. It is in Orlando at Wiz Castle, which is the same venue that 22 was in, but it's going to be different. Like it's getting remodeled. It's going to be brand new, all new stuff, all that good stuff. Well, here we go. Hold on. Let me try one more time. I sent it again, so hopefully it'll pop up. Or you can request to join too,
Yeah,
can't
there
you?
should be like a little icon with a little head and I don't know, something like that, like right at the corner of your screen.
Yeah. It keeps saying it's adding him. So it did the same with you, and then it
I'm in
worked the
Port
second time.
Arthur, Texas.
Well, damn it. Keep saying adding.
Working, Mike. You know me, man. Gotta stay working.
Working, working. Isn't that what we all do?
Some work, some have hobbies. I work. I hate tennis. I'm joking. I don't know. My sense of humor today is gonna be a real dry, guys.
Dude, what the? Right. Trying again, Mitchell. Let me know if this works. The magic of Facebook Live. What's up, Tony? Hey, Mitchell, let me know in the comments if it's actually the request
Is
is
he
coming
trying to
through
get
or
on his
not.
laptop or his phone? He might have to just go straight to his
Oh,
phone.
there it is. Damn it. Here we go. Let's try it this way.
Yo,
There we go.
what up, man?
Yo,
All right,
what up?
let's go.
Can you hear me?
What's up,
What
bro?
up?
Yes,
Been sitting all day?
we have Mitchell Hall from Mitchell's Tinting. What city is it again?
Yeah,
Daytona,
it's Daytona Beach. We're actually in Port Orange, so
Port
yeah,
Orange.
right on
Hell
the
yeah.
river. The beach is probably a mile and a half away from here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
pretty cool.
do a lot of fishing out there?
I don't really. They do.
Okay, so it's usually either you're a big car guy or you're a fisher. Like you fish or you're a car guy. I've never met like a real car guy that
No,
fishes too, though. Well, Cam,
I'm a
except for
car guy,
Cam.
definitely. I've always rode like BMX or snowboarded or, you know, something like that.
Dude, so always the high adrenaline. You like the
Yeah,
adrenaline rush?
it's wild. Yeah,
Hell
drifting.
yeah.
I started drifting, I guess, because BMX. I'm 45, so like my hips are starting to hurt. I've hit the concrete multiple times. Like I just like tore every muscle in my shoulder. I fell on fell like that on the ground. It ripped my arm behind my head, and I couldn't hardly tent. I couldn't drift for like 6 weeks now. I've been hurt, but now I'm back and ready to get back at it or whatever. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, I'm tired today, man. I just attended a YouTube for a YouTuber, Ricer Miata. His Chris Rudnick. I just attended his car and we filmed
Hell
my
yeah.
channel. We filmed for his channel. It was just. I'm still here at the shop. It's 9 o'clock at night. So
Dude, so how is it work? Because, okay, so you've worked with a lot of kind of pretty famous YouTubers that have
yeah.
like car channels, right? So how is it actually doing work for them? Are they pretty down to earth kind of
Uh,
people? Like, what are some examples of some other people you've done work for that, you can
Well,
talk about or whatever?
when I got into cars, I hired this guy, Philip, and he started showing me Cletus McFarlane. Well, kind of like while we were working at the shop, we would watch it. And then, I'm thinking, all these cars. I'm like, well, who's tinting these cars? I want to just tint some cool
Yeah.
cars. I don't want to do just F-150s every day. I thought it'd be cool to do some helicopters and,
Hell
tanks and
yeah.
whatever, So I, I was like, well, let's just try to text him on Instagram. But Cletus didn't answer at first, but then James Tall, his main mechanic, he texted me back, and this was 4 years ago when they were at
Yeah.
Faster Chromes, which is that's where Cletus started out at. And then I went out there with this guy John that was working with me at the time, and we tended a few cars, and then they just kept calling me back, and now I've been going out there for like 4 years. I've probably done about 50 something cars.
Hell
I did a
yeah.
helicopter for him. I can't post. You guys never saw it because he won't let me post it. Yeah, I think
Nah.
you saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, no, I didn't. I don't think you sent me that thing that one time and said like, "Shh, don't say anything." I was like, "What?"
that's
I
all
don't
right.
know. But dude, that that
I can
that
show
was
myself.
like that was cool. I was like,
Yeah,
"Yo, that's dope." Like that's
yeah,
super
it's pretty
cool.
wild. Um, yeah, I'd never and like when I went out there, it's just like he gives me the gate code. I just go in. Nobody's on the property.
Bro.
There's a freaking helicopter in this huge garage. He lands it on this pad thing, and you can remotely like drive the helicopter out into the driveway.
Man, get
Yeah,
out
that's
of
how.
here,
Yeah.
dude. No way.
So another time, Barry.
Bro, when you have too much money, bro. When you have way too much money that you cannot do it. It's like, hey, this is marketing, bro. Give me a helicopter.
Yeah,
This is gonna
so
market us.
one time I have Barry go out there with me a lot because I don't like bringing a lot of random employees out there. I don't want to like
Right,
fanboy them and stuff. I want to be like part of them.
right.
So I take Barry out there from Knight's Window Tinting. Barry and Maya, she's going
Yeah,
out there with us too.
yeah.
So I'll take them, but one time, or what was I gonna say? Oh, one time, Cletus was like, he called me and he's like, "Oh, you guys almost done? You know, whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe about 30 minutes." And he was like, "All right, I'll come by." And no crap, bro. This dude landed a helicopter in the parking lot to
Yeah.
come
Right.
specifically to come pay me for the day. I know,
That's
dude.
so
It
cool.
was like, what? This dude is nuts, man. That's that YouTube money.
That's
Dude, that is,
crazy.
Yeah, it was
man. That's
pretty. That's
wild.
probably the craziest thing that's happened when I was tenting.
So
On top of,
do you reach out to them and ask them, hey man, can I just tint your ride? Or do they reach out to you because of your following?
a lot of it comes from the drift community
Okay.
too, because I go to the events. I have a YouTube channel. Obviously have a nice car, whatever, So, but yeah, I don't know. Just other YouTubers hear about me. I reach out to YouTubers. Usually, I'll do like the guy we did today, Rice Miata. Like the tent job is free, but he has like 500,000 followers. 500,000
Right. So he's
followers.
gonna
Yeah.
shout you out and be like, "Yo, use
And
Mitchell's
then at the
tinting
same
at a."
time, he's
Yeah.
in my video as well. So it works out for
Right.
everybody.
Oh yeah.
So did y'all have two separate like film crews, or was
I
it the
kind
same?
of he would film something, we'd talk and like film that, and then he'd do like B-rolls, like just like filming stuff that would just have music playing to it, and then he'd be
Yeah.
done. I let him play the. He was on the. I have a simulator here, like a full motion simulator, so he was. Yeah, check it
Really?
out here. I'll show you the shop. So I guess
Shop
like you
tour.
come in. And we tent on this side. We got like 12-foot doors. It's all brand new building. I got pressure washer system.
I remember when you got this
Yeah,
spot,
I
dude.
got
I was
Yeah.
like,
So
"Fuck yeah!"
pressure washer system, so we can spray off cars or whatever. Barry
It's so
built me
sick.
these peel boards. He came out here and welded
Yeah,
those for me.
yeah.
Um,
I
got
remember that.
Tent Whiz up there. Got,
Those are
yeah,
big
they're
ass fucking
like
boards.
the big sliders. They're like really wide
Were they
sliders.
like
Uh,
6x8s
I don't know exactly. They're
or like
they're pretty big.
5x8? Big
Yeah,
as shit.
they're probably like 50 wide, I would say. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like 6 foot tall, so you know
that's pretty
they're
good.
pretty big.
I
Yeah,
like that. Do you
but
do a lot of PPF?
Hell yeah.
not that much, but I have been trying to push it more.
Okay.
So we got all this. We got
Those
AC.
are
Got
great
all
for
the
PPF.
film. We usually write down kind of what we've done for the day, how much it was, what that car got, what film I need to
Nice.
order, this, that, and the third. We got a nice sink in the bathroom I put in so we can wash
Nice.
all the bottles and everything.
Hell yeah.
Place is
Do
all
you,
brand new though. Came with AC. The floors are done. I've got this Graph Tech, and then I got these two monitors up here. Got the camera system going on. So this is like the little media bay area, and then
Dude, this is the first ever shop
yeah.
tour, I think, on the show
yeah, we can
ever.
do it. Should I stop?
Dude, this is it's you got it set up like
So
perfect.
I just got this. A buddy of mine died, and I was inherited a bunch of his stuff from his shop. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, so he had this
Condolences.
8 foot by 8 foot table. So I got all that. Got a plotter. I'll show you the rest of the shop. So
Where's the simulation
that's over
thing?
here. So I got a free Red Bull machine.
What?
You literally press the button and the drink comes out. Check this.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
No,
There you go.
Oh my
so those are
god.
free for like customers, and we got some like Expo pictures. So I got a digital price board for the
That's
for
dope.
the PPF, and then we also have one for the tinting. And we
So the
carry
so,
Oh man,
so the
that's so
customer
rare.
just walks in through your garage door, or is there like a door that they walk
I've
in normally?
rented
That one?
2
Okay.
shops. They usually come in here and come straight to the
Straight.
side.
Okay.
Because I
Perfect.
have Red Bull tables. Like I set that up there to kind of do the podcast, but normally they're over here and people will kind of chill here. or chill on the couch.
That's pretty
And,
cool.
we'll,
I like
we'll
that.
usually play a movie or something over here, so I keep them away from me pretty
Yeah.
much.
But
Right.
I like like the openness of it. Like it makes them feel like they're not in a waiting room. It makes them feel like they're chilling at their homie shop.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah, they're
they'll
like in
come
the
and
shop.
watch us tent, over there too. But we got a Monster Energy fridge. All the drinks are free. We got water, all that. We carry CS, XR, the XR Plus, and then we got the PPF and all that. You can play this if you want. Most of the time people are pretty intimidated by it.
That
That
does
is
look
crazy,
intimidating.
But
dude.
I feel like
I'm gonna tell you
I would break it.
right now, if I came to get tin at your place and I saw that, I'd be like, "Hey, man, how much to play this?"
Honestly,
I'd be like, "How much
honestly,
do I have
yeah.
to pay?"
But it's
Because
a
if you're
full
paying for it and you break it,
look, it's got the motors down here,
Get out of here, bro.
3 screens.
How much do you actually play
Uh,
that thing?
Not enough. I really
That's
should
good.
take it home.
You said not enough.
that's a good
But-
answer. That means he's busy.
Yeah. So I keep all my
Yeah, that's
tires
true.
up here for drifting. I have probably this is the BMW. So
That thing
that's
is
my
sick,
first
dude.
drift car. It was a 5,000.
Your first
The first
ever?
like serious drift car that I built, where you put the handbrake
okay.
and the angle kit.
Right.
So this car was like a $5,000 E36, and then I put about $15,000 into it. The first round of stuff I did to it, just all at once, just to make it safe. I didn't want to break stock parts, so I changed literally everything on the car. Now I would say
Dude,
I
dope.
probably got, with buying the car for $5,000, I probably have it's probably about $35,000 in this one.
Wow. And let me ask you a question, Mitch. What is the regulations as far as motor wise? What can you do to your motor as far as drifting, or they don't have no regulation? You could put a freaking LS engine in it, turbo
You
it.
can do
and
whatever you want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like like regular circle track cars where they're stock cars that you can't do much to them, but you could to the engine.
It's drifting, so I mean, obviously you're not going to take like a 200 horsepower car to like a Formula Drift event. You need to have like 1,200, 1,000, 1,200 horsepower. This is the other car. This is the black
baddie,
car
bro.
that y'all thought that I did have at Tender Battles. It was
Yeah, that's
it was
the
wrapped
baddie,
with
bro.
black originally.
Oh, okay.
Took the wrap
Gotcha.
off, and then I painted the over fenders to match. I'm
Nice.
sponsored by Stage Wheels, so I get 50 Stage
Damn,
wheels. So I have these same wheels on both cars, and I have extras too.
Nice.
So I got a
So they just give you
half
fucking
off.
wheels?
That's still a good
Oh,
deal.
I got you.
I mean, think
That's a
about
Good
it.
ass deal, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got that. So this car,
Started up.
oh,
Nothing.
so this car, like, I bought it for about 27,000, and then I put about 20 more thousand on top of that. I
Jesus.
coilovers. It's 400 and 459 horsepower to the wheels right now.
That's not
And
bad.
Damn.
It's cammed straight pipe, just got Texas speed headers. It's an LS motor, obviously. It's an LS2. It has a Wisefab angle kit on it, so the front wheels will turn literally like completely sideways.
Yeah.
You drive the car sideways basically. So here's
Yeah.
the inside and everything. I'll show you.
That is awesome, man. What got
So
you
dope.
what got you into this kind of stuff, man?
Yeah.
Living in Daytona.
Was that what
Daytona,
it is?
yeah.
I mean, Daytona, they only go in circles, but you're doing the whole 360 now.
There's a lot of car culture here. Like, and I tent a lot of their cars.
Awesome.
I tent a lot of the guys from like the car meets and all that stuff. So I just kind of I was like, well, I'm going to start going to these car meets and, pass out flyers or, cards or whatever and kind of hook them up. And then, they spread the word and this, that, and the third. And then now it's gotten as far as in tinting Cletus's cars. I even got his, that's his famous Rocky Mountain Race Week trailer.
Nice.
Yeah. So he actually gave me that for tinting the Raptor.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
fuck yeah,
Did he
dude.
sign it?
In my eyes, I got it for $50.
Yeah.
It cost.
Don't let him know that, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm
You're probably
actually
not
trying to
watching
work out a
anyway,
deal
so
the
it's
same
okay.
way. There's like this guy with this little golf cart that's set to the side. You could tell like grass is just growing all around it. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I know you want that RV tinted. Let's do a
Right?
little trade, you know?
Yeah.
Both happy, you know?
That's a good
Forget
thing that I
about
do
it.
with the YouTubers. Like, tint their car for free. It costs you like $50, $100, whatever it is. I mean, a Miata, like the one I did today, this guy has 50,000 follow or 500K followers on
Wow.
YouTube. So he's like pretty known. So, and then Cletus, I mean, it's ridiculous. Dude,
So all you have,
Dude, that's okay. So has that boosted like your sales a lot since you started doing stuff
yeah,
for
people
people like
come
that?
in wearing Cletus merch. They come in and take pictures
Oh, dude,
trailer and
that's
stuff.
so
They
dope.
sit in my car. I've taken a couple people on a drift. Like the end of the day, like the last customer, I was like, "Shit, you want to ride in the car? Come on." I got a cul-de-sac right over here next to the shop. I could literally, if you guys were here, I could take you right now.
hell yeah. I would be
That's
so
proud.
down.
One day, bro. I told you, bro. One day I'm gonna pull up and we're gonna go. I'm gonna be in Orlando for
All right.
Tenor Battles, bro. So I'll just have to
I'll
drive
just hold
down
the
the road,
camera
right?
while you guys do all the drifting. I'll just hold the camera.
Yeah, you can. You can ride
Yeah,
in
I'm
the car now.
gonna put my
Yeah, you should.
GoPro on, dude.
Yeah.
Put my GoPro on, dude. You're gonna catch me screaming the whole time, bro, just yelling,
I should try to
terrified.
set up a private day while you're here. That way you can actually come out to the track and ride in the car.
Hell,
And then I'll show you like an
That'd be fun.
actual drift, like a full
that'd be
run.
that'd be dope, man.
That's
Now I gotta go.
That's
I mean-
when you actually like it. It's nice. You'll
Yeah,
like
yeah.
respect
I
more
mean,
than just like a burnout on the street.
Yeah.
So,
No, man.
mhm.
Let me ask you something. So you go to car meets. You're going to car meets, and you're passing out flyers with the intention to create more business. My question to you is like, now you're in a car meet. Were they drifting at the car meet? I'm pretty sure they weren't, right? Or were they?
No, I don't go to like takeover meets and
Okay.
stuff like that. Usually like a cars and coffee is like a good one to go to. A lot of older guys
Yeah.
go. It's on a Sunday. You want to hit like not just like the tuner crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you want to
Right.
get grandpa and the older guys and that
With the money.
classic car.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
people have money,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know what they do.
You don't want
And
to.
they'll just be
Yeah.
like, I'll pay whatever.
There's some
And you're
people
like, all
that
right, cool.
come in my shop. They don't even care the price. They're just like, I want the best of the best. You know what you're doing? Let me know the price, and they'll tip me $100 too. It's crazy. Yeah.
Now, when you went to this car meet, like who influenced you to say, "Hey, Mitch, like instead of there's this drifting going on, you want to be a part of it," or you're just like, "Hey, I want to get into drifting because nobody's doing it."
Well, my friend Cass took me to this. He was like, "Yeah, come to this car meet," and I was like, "All right," I'd never really been to one. And then, dude, these dudes, I'm telling you, these dudes had like it was the whole town was in with it. Like it was clean culture. I don't know if you know what that is, but they have like Swerve Fest and clean culture and all these different like huge car meets or whatever. But so I went to one, and these two dudes, Zach Calvin. Sorry, there's a train coming by. I don't know if y'all can hear that shit.
Yeah, we hear it.
Yeah,
The whole,
it's like train tracks.
The whole
Right.
building shaking, bro, behind you.
yeah.
I'm gonna take this swear out, guys. I'll be right back.
All right. So,
Come on, man, be on camera, bro.
So Zach Calvin and this other guy Tyler did this burnout around the whole Steak and Shake parking lot, and I was thinking the whole time, like, people do this, and I was like, this is pretty cool, and then I just saw them doing burnouts. I didn't really know what drifting was, but the guy Philip
OG.
that worked at my shop, he showed me a lot about the car industry and stuff, and then I would go with them. Like we'd go to this place called Brothers Performance, and they got a big cul-de-sac up there, and every like Friday night there'd be people up there doing donuts and shit. So we'd go up there. It wasn't a takeover meet where they take over like an intersection. We don't condone that shit at all. Right.
Yeah.
I think that shit's so
I want
dumb.
to add on to
I'm
that.
not even
Well, what
caught.
it
Bro,
is dangerous.
dude, I see all the videos all the time with that one guy that wants to get in the center,
Yeah.
and then he just
Yeah,
gets it. He
fucking
just gets
smack somebody.
sideswiped. Boom! You just see him going. Like, bro, that stuff is not cool, man. Like,
And people get ran over and shit. People get hit with the back ends of cars, dude. Like, get for real ran over.
I let this guy Andrew drift my Mustang when I first had a Mustang or whatever, and we went to a cul-de-sac at Brothers, and there was all these like Spanish dudes there with trucks, and it was mostly Spanish dudes really, but they was all, we'd go out there and give them a show, you know what I'm saying? Because they were burning out with the trucks, and we'd show up with about 5 Mustangs and start doing donuts or whatever. But they were drunk, and they'd step out into the circle, and the dude stepped out. Andrew was driving, and I swear to God, we sent this dude from here to the wall over there, and he landed on his own car, and the dude's hip put a big ass dent in my car, and I wasn't even driving. Andrew had to fix my car and fix that guy's car. But technically,
it probably fixes
it was the guy's fault for stepping out. And like,
well, yeah, of course.
That's just.
I mean, our tire.
The more you fuck around, the more you find out,
like
right?
that equation.
There's a chart.
You
like the more you do,
the shitty. I'll make the chart. Man, see, that's why.
The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
I like my cars low and slow and hopping, bro. Like that's just the safest way. I mean, I like going fast. Don't get me wrong. When it's in a safe, when it's in the right place. Like I grew up next to a straight track and a circle track here in Houston. So we would go every Friday. So it was really cool, man, seeing these cars. Everybody bringing out their their mom's Prelude, or they'll bring their Prelude, their Hondas, their Mustangs, and all kinds of stuff. And you're just like, damn, that's awesome, man. Like one day I'm gonna do it. And then I bought a 5.0, a 19. It was my first one. I had 3 Fox bodies. My first one was an 85. Right when they went from the 4Eyes to the one light, I had a 4Eyes, and I thought it was the coolest shit. And then I just see this little Honda go. I was like, what the hell? I saw that motherfucker the next day. And then I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to give me another one. And this one had a little bit more upgrades. I was like, cool. Same price as I bought the other one, like $4,000 at the time. And I was like, cool. Got me another Fox body. Grand Prix. I was like, damn. All right, must be the weight, because I had too much weight in the back, and all my car was doing on third gear was just like, I'm trying to control this sucker.
Start fishtailing
like crazy, man. My third one and final one, I got a notchback, 92 notchback. I love the car. I love the car. And then I was racing again, and all of a sudden I just see my old pressure go, and I'm like, oh crap! I got 5 minutes to get home. Luckily, I was home, but by the time I got home, you could just hear it. The lifter's going crazy, all the way to my driveway. My mom was like, "What the hell is going on?" And I was living with my mom at the time, and that was it, man. I dropped the oil pan, and I just to find out that there's just like this little Allen rod that's coming off of the distributor to the oil pump. That's the only thing that's creating this pump. I'm like, this is some bullshit. I'm done with 5.0. Like, I was just done. I was like, you know what? I never want to touch one. And then I went, and then, the truck scene came with the drop trucks and the LS and the 408s and all kinds of stuff like that. And I was like, this is where it's at, but it's too goddamn expensive for me.
I'll spend, I get discounts on tires because I usually get them from like other drivers that are like sponsored or whatever, and I'll kind of get their discount. I can't really say who or where from, but it happens.
Forget about it.
But I'll spend, it'd be a tire that you'd pay probably $300 a piece for. It's like, but
Jesus.
like hold on, I hurt my back, so when I stand up, I'm like losing my breath. I pull the muscle in my back. My bad. But like these tires here,
You stretch more,
yeah,
bro.
I don't know what happened, but we use these Kendas, 265 35s, but they're 200 tread wear, so they're super sticky. Like you could
Okay.
literally put your fingernail in them. Like they're that sticky. But I use those for the vet. So, but
Now, the more stickier, the more control
grip,
you can have, right?
grip
Once you, yeah.
because I'm like
So,
60 miles an hour, pretty much sideways. So
yep.
you lose grip, especially on the front tires. There's a wall,
And they get hot.
and that wall don't like
Yeah.
the cars. So
Yeah.
you know you got to be careful with stuff like that. But like what you were saying about drag racing and stuff and hauling ass in cars, I'm scared. I don't go like people and like I'll drive to a drift event sometimes, just drive the car, and people want to race me, or I'm cruising around, they want to race me. Nah, because
You're like, nah.
thing is, here in Florida, or sorry to be cussing, my bad.
Bro,
Dude,
Oh, sorry.
cuss,
that's
man.
all the fuck you want, bro.
Who fucking cares,
I'm used to
Fucking
like,
do it,
bro?
bud.
Fucking cuss
I'm
on the
used to
fucking
filming
show.
for YouTube or whatever. Yeah, I know,
Fucking
right?
YouTube.
But
We're not mainstream yet.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just scared of speed. I'm not trying to flip the car going 120 miles an hour and die. Like drifting,
Dude, I don't even like to go. I don't even like to go
Bro, you
65 and a
don't even
55, bro.
drive, bro.
as crazy
Yeah.
as like
Me?
You.
Bro, I drive to the
It's like
beer store.
5 minutes away from you, bro. You can literally walk
No,
to.
it's not. It's actually fucking 20 if you want to
Oh,
get
that's right.
technical.
You're living in Drag County.
And dude, I drive a 89 GMC that's a four-wheel drive that's I need to do so much
Hey,
work
it's
to
work.
it still, but
Hey,
like,
it's better than a car.
dude, it is working. I need to change out the leaf spring. I need to see what's up with the rust inside the engine.
Sounds like you
So,
have an LS
see,
problem. It sounds like you need to have
I'm
an
not like an
LS in
adrenaline
it.
junkie.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yo,
I don't have the money
we
for
got a
that.
guy on the show that might know somebody. He's trying to tell you. You're just not picking it up.
Yeah,
That's expensive for an LS swap. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably
yeah.
$15,000 or something. I mean, if you're paying, I like it. I make good money, so you know, being a shop owner, so I don't work on my own cars. I don't have time.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
to me, like I could spend $5,000 and it'd cost me 800. So
Dude, I'm wrenching everything and spending
Yeah, I'm
$300,
busting
dog, and
knuckles,
fucking
bro.
12 hours
No,
of
I'm just
time.
kidding. No, but I know what you mean as being a business owner, dude. That time that you're taking on that car, you could be making money. So,
exactly.
yeah, I
Yep.
got a quote to put a 6.0 on my Yukon because I really wanted a 6.0 camped out transmission, all deleted, all just ready to sit in, bro.
I need a transmission.
It was 12 grand.
Yep. Sounds
12
about right.
grand. I was like,
Dude,
what?
yeah,
People used
my
to do it for like
transmission is
$500,
like
and
to
it'd be
the
like
point.
another $500 to like to what's it called, program it, or put it on the dyno and shit to get it
Yeah.
to where you want it. I was like, yeah, but I'm like, what happened
Right.
to the $500 block? I mean, block complete engine. You know what I mean? 500 engine, and then another 500 for the transmission. And I mean, it was like 50, you can't spend more than $5,000. Now, if you bored out the heads, bored out the cylinder block, you did everything. You bought the bigger heads and all the little stuff you wanted to add to it, converted to a 408 stroker. I mean, you're spending 15 grand then. Back then, I mean, imagine now. I can only imagine it's like up in the 20s now, man.
Twice that probably.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sucks. Yep.
Dude, so my transmission is like, I know it's gonna be within the year, and I'm like, fuck. I don't
Is it
do what?
skipping?
No, it's okay. So it's okay. So in the transmission fluid, there's a little flake,
Yeah.
little metal, and my father-in-law was like, "Don't change your transmission fluid," and I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, I won't." I was like, "I'll just leave it." He's like, "Just add a little bit here and there." He's like, "Don't change it at all." and I'm like, fuck. That means that it's like close. I'm like, damn it. And I'm not even like smart when it comes to vehicles, but I'm like, when he says that, it makes me think, oh shit, it's not good. It's not gonna be good for a while. But
I mean, it just
um,
depends on how you drive it too. You know, if you're like hauling butt everywhere, you know, you're gonna wear it out more.
dude, I
Me
grandpa
too,
everywhere I go,
man.
bro. It's loud, so like even when I hit the gas just to get some acceleration, it's fucking loud. So I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
It's got a 24-inch glass pack on it, and
Yeah,
it's just loud.
I
Like
could
it's just,
take the vet home.
whatever.
Oh, like there's no way in hell I could start that thing at 7 in the morning in my neighborhood.
Nah, man. If you're
Dude,
straight
fuck no.
piping it,
Okay,
bro.
so I live out in the middle of nowhere, so it's loud as shit, but
My
nobody
car,
hears it. Like you start it up, you could wake up the kids in the house.
yeah,
Like it's pretty
yeah.
loud
How, do
for
you
out in the
wake them
middle of
up when you
nowhere.
leave in the morning, or they already went to school?
Usually they're already up. Like I leave if I do have anything at the shop, I leave around like 7:30. Get there at 8. They usually leave the house around 7:15
Yeah,
ish. So it's like
yeah,
right after
yeah.
one another, you
That's
know?
how me and my wife do. Like, she'll take the kids with her in the morning, drop them off, and then meet me at the shop. And then me and her tent. I taught her how to tent now and do PP. We're
That's
just
awesome.
me and her now. Um, yeah.
That's awesome. You don't have that one guy that was
I
working with
don't
you?
know which one. You know.
Yeah.
It was like a real young
Oh,
dude. I
Hey,
forgot what his
Mitch is
name.
like, okay, so is it hard to find like really good help that wants to work these
most of the
days?
people I've taught, I don't know if you know Tyler Gilliard. I taught him. Um, I don't know who else.
Kinda. I
Yeah,
think I've heard of
he
him.
has a shop in Lake. Does pretty good. He's over close to Barry. He does a lot of PPF now. He kind of transitioned to liking PPF more, but he's still tenting or
Right.
whatever. X-Bill dealer, all that. Another guy, Justin, I taught. Another guy, who was it? John. They all have shops now. You know, I taught them kind of how
Now
to
you said you're 45. I would have never guessed it. But how long you been tinting? How long you been
Dude,
in
me
business?
either.
I've been in business 8 years, and I've been tenting since 2005, and we probably do about 450K a year here.
That's good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Uh,
I like that. Would you think about
Nailing it.
have you tried getting into flat glass? I think I saw you do some flat glass work, didn't
yeah,
you?
I've done flat glass for years. I did
Yeah.
flat glass like in 2005, one of the first weeks I tented ever. So,
Nice.
Just not as much as
uh,
Otto, probably.
I just I do more auto. Yeah, so a lot.
Just because you like the
Sometimes
scene
throughout the
better.
year, I'll just say, to customers, because I won't be able to leave the shop. I'll be doing so many cars, it's
Yeah.
stupid to leave. Like, because a lot of times I'll go out and you go out to, New Smyrna or, far away from here. And then you get there and it's like a door, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
you didn't bring the tent, it was just going for estimate. They're like, oh, well, I just want to do the door. So then it's like, it's just kind of stupid. So I could have done a whole car.
See, that's why I always say like, okay, how much do you need done? Like before, like I'm not saying do it this way, but like what do you want done? Like how much do you need done? And then they're like, oh, I want to quote on the whole house. I'm like, well, I'll just grab a little film just
Normally
in
to
case.
save me from going out there and stuff like that, like if it's like a door, I'll just tell them to measure it, and I'll tell them to measure an inch over on all sides. That way I have to go out
Right.
there, and then I'll kind of just figure out what they want based on what we talk about on the phone. That usually works
Yeah.
out. But if I go out there,
Oh
I'll,
yeah.
try to take a couple different things. That way, they thought it was
Just in
just okay.
case.
I just did my daughter's school. We've done a bunch of flat glass. I don't know what, but a bunch of stuff. But mostly I tent and do PPF sometimes. Like,
What do you enjoy doing the
making
most?
money. Yeah,
I knew it.
I don't care what. I mean, tenting's so easy to me. I could do it blindfolded. Like I've been doing it
Yeah.
so long. Like,
Becomes a
like
second
if the
naked
I
nature, like breathing.
I can hand cut, double shrink, every method, bottom load, top load, whatever you want. I can do it. I can tint with a China marker and not cut on the car. I can cut on the car if you want me to cut on the car and do it old school. I can do it.
You know what I call this specific
Mm,
breed of tinter? The
yeah.
hybrid tinter. Because you could literally do
I don't.
whatever when you need to. Like you can bottom load when you need to bottom load. You could two stage when you have to. You could do
Yeah.
whichever one you want depending on the car. You're like, ah, I feel
Yeah.
like doing it this way today. Like there's so many people that are stuck in like you have to do it exactly the
No.
same every single time. It just drives me. I would go crazy, dude. I couldn't do it exactly the same way every time,
You
or I would
gotta
lose
know.
my mind. I'd
You
be like,
gotta know how
okay,
to
you
handcut.
got to do something
Yeah.
You
different.
have to know how to handcut and do other things. Like, what if your plotter
Yep.
breaks and you got
Yeah.
25 cars outside? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Tell them
Right.
all to go home, and then you look like a dumbass? No, I'm
No, man.
figuring
You'll
Better
be
figure that
it
surprised,
out.
shit
Mitch.
out.
You'll be surprised. Customers nowadays will just be like, "Hey, man, the guy next door's internet went out, so he can't take my car, so I just rescheduled."
Yeah,
Dude, I've heard
I mean,
it.
they don't even. They're just like,
I've
"Oh,
had people
okay."
tell
You
me,
know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
they don't like. There's no like. How can I say like? There's no consequence no more
They're
for.
done soon.
right,
Yeah, there's no more consequence for the tenor that's only a plotter. Which I don't say like, hey man, like if I had a plotter shit, I'll be plotting my shit all the time. But I hand cut because I'm mobile. But I mean, I
same.
don't blame them. But I'm like, dude, y'all get away with like I mean, try to get away with that back in '05. Like you weren't gonna get away with that. You're like, what? What you mean? Like what does that have to do with me not getting my car tinted? The guy can tint my car. I've seen him hand cut it. You know. So yeah, there's no consequence. But my question to you, Mitch, do you find yourself thinking more about random shit as you're working?
Uh, yeah, I usually got a lot on my mind. Well, it depends on who's here. Like usually, like car comes in, I kind of figure out in my head silently, like, all right, my wife's
Yeah,
better
yeah.
at this on this specific car on the doors, so I'll be like, all right, you do the doors, and then I'll be like, whoever's working with me that day, whether it's Philip or whoever, I'll have him do whatever's easiest for him, or if it's too hard. Usually, I'll do the back glass and the windshields. So
Okay, so
yeah,
the
Yeah, you
question
do
I
the
meant
hard shit.
the question that I meant to say like, so let's just say the car's in the bay, everybody knows what they're gonna do. Are you like in your head process, like are you like, okay, car's in here, let's just say you're working on black glass, I'm gonna clean the back window, I'm gonna start using whatever technique you use to shrink the back window, and then I'm gonna take it to the peel board, I'm gonna cut it out, take it to the peel board, clean the. I mean, are you thinking that, or are you just like me, like, damn, the fucking the fucking Texans lost last week, and damn, my fantasy football is not doing too
yeah.
good. Like,
I got a million things on my mind. We have a system how we tint the cars. Like usually, I'm usually cut the film and hand it over to my wife, and she cuts it out, throws it on the car, gets the car ready for shrink. They're already over there cleaning the car when I'm cutting the film. I'll ask them, what year's the car?
Right.
They'll tell me. I'll throw it in there. I'll look, make sure this back glass matches with that one, whatever. You know how you got to kind of look at the car.
Yeah.
So I'll figure out the film, and then half the time, by the time I do all that, they've already shrank the film and started with the doors, and then I'll jump on the windshield. And by the time I'm done with the windshield, the car's done. We'll do a
so
whole
Hell
it
yeah.
doesn't give you a chance to think about random shit.
no,
You're just so laser
the whole
focused.
time I'm thinking about random shit.
So the whole time you're just going through the
Yeah.
motions, but in your head you're like, man, I really like that
Yeah,
breakfast I had today. Like it was really good,
bro.
like
I was wondering if it was just me. Like when I'm just, I mean, like you said,
dude,
you've been doing this for
dude,
so
bro.
long. You're just like,
He
yeah, I
is
forgot
hell.
about that.
Like I'm thinking about even today, like the whole day, I'm thinking about like shit. I'm about to film this YouTuber's channel, and I got to do a podcast right after. I was thinking about it all day long
Yeah.
while I was tenting, and make you nervous. You know what I mean? I'm like almost sick. Like, yeah,
No, man, we're cool,
Yeah.
man. Like we like to make the environment like when you first meet us. Like when I first met you in Orlando, it's just the same way.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's just us three talking. It's not
yeah,
a big
yeah.
deal. I mean, I appreciate all the people who join in, that comment, they're interacting with the podcast, and and all that. And we're very grateful because they really don't have to. We started a little bit. We moved the hour back because I have a business too,
Yeah.
and Shady, we're all. It wasn't working at 6 o'clock. Like 6 o'clock would have been your 7 o'clock. Now I think it's like what's gonna be 10.
You probably
You
wouldn't
probably
Yeah.
have even been
wouldn't have
done.
been done. I mean,
Yeah.
you probably would have done something.
We got done with the dude's Miata, and then we had about an hour. I think Philip took off and went home, and then that was it. I sat here and kind of straightened up the shop a little bit, and then I don't know, my back started hurting again. So I got
Bro, you need to tell your wife to give you a
I
massage,
need
bro.
to drink more water. I need to like ride my bike more. Like all I've been doing. Well, I hurt my shoulder, so I think a lot of my back is like from my shoulder running down, the nerves running down into my middle back. It's always the same spot where I pull it. I don't know.
Yeah,
You work
you
out,
need
bro.
to stop doing back windows.
I
That's
need
what happens when you're 6 foot tall,
Yes.
bro. Back windows are
Get
not our friend.
Get
Get
the
the young ones in the
get the
back.
young ones to
Get
do
the
the
one
back
on the
glass. Get the small ones, dude. The compact ones to get in the back.
I
Okay.
tinted a Lexus RC350 back window,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro. I'm like, that's when I made the decision.
You're tall.
I'm just gonna stick to, huh?
I said you're taller than me too. I can imagine that one. Yeah.
No, I'm 6
Yeah.
foot. We're the same
Are
height.
Dude, you're
Y'all need to
taller than me, dog.
stop it,
I'm
bro.
6
Unless
foot.
it's
Fucker.
the shoes that I wear, the boots or whatever that make me a little taller. But I'm 6 foot, dude.
At Tender Battle, you're definitely taller than
Bullshit.
me.
Facts.
Oh man.
I
Facts.
think
All
me
right.
and
Well, okay.
Jay about
6'1", 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, me and you are the same height for sure, Mitchell. But Johnny's like 6'2", 6'3", dude.
No,
Don't let him lie
man.
to you.
From the size, maybe.
How's the weather?
No, but no, man. Like I did that back window, and I was like, bro, I love doing tinting cars because that's just, that's where I started. But man, I'm just gonna focus more on flat glass. Like I take in cars, but it just depends what kind of car it is.
We get more.
If it's,
We get more calls
Yeah.
for cars. I mean, I'll do whatever. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's because you branded yourself on being that fucking your wife's hot tinner
Yeah.
windows,
I
you
made
know,
a
like
shirt that said, "We fix flea market tent jobs."
nice.
Yeah, I'm a
probably
dickhead.
some of mine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But it was.
I mean, that's, like it's just like I don't take in a lot of cars because I'm mobile, and I have to ask them like, "Hey, man, do you got a garage?" No, I'm
You
not
got a
gonna do that
garage,
pop-up
yeah.
tent shit again.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be out there trying to put out some good work, even in people's garages, man. They're just so filthy sometimes. And it's just like, man, like, all right, I'll do it because
I've been in some like garages, and like a rooster would come around the side of the other car, and I'd knock on the door. I'm like, "Hey, there's a rooster out here," and then he's like, "Come in the house," and then I'm in the house at this like pregnant lady. I mean, she's about my age, but she got a husband and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in there hiding from this chicken.
Yeah.
But what if dude came home and I'm in there? You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I don't want to go in there,
yeah,
It would
Yeah.
not go good.
but I had
stuck
to.
in
It
That-
wouldn't
stuck
go
in a
good.
cocky situation there.
That rooster was attacked me.
I'm
But-
telling you, my humor's dry. Like I didn't even make a joke right now, dude. But anyway, man. Dude, we're at our last minute. And usually around this time, we give our last final thought. Some advice that you would want to give somebody young, or some advice that you would give yourself 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Some advice you would give yourself yesterday. Some advice you would give to your son when he's older. Some wisdom, man. Share some wisdom with us, man.
I mean, I always say, like, stick at what you're doing, stay with one thing, figure out what you want to do in life. A lot of these guys like to, they don't stick with their jobs. They quit, they leave, you don't know. And then it'll dick you over at the same time, So, I don't know. Focus on one thing, figure out what you want to do in life, and stick to it, I'd say tent money. I mean, tent, PPF, ceramic coatings, all that, flat glass, whatever you want to do, one of those, like, you're gonna make money. You know, if you learn how to do it,
Yeah.
you can go out and do it yourself. I started my business literally like I bought 3 half rolls of film. I bought 30, just
Yeah.
ATC Lumar. I bought 30, 15, and 5. And I'd come to your house, I'd tear your car for like, it was real cheap. I'd do it for like 130 when everybody else was charging 180. Just because at a job, I would tend to make like $50 a car, $60 a car. So when I was charging 130, the 30 would cover this film cost. So the $100 I was making, so I was looking at it in an employee's eyes. So to me, I was like, man, I've
Right.
never made so much money in my life. But then I got smart and charging full price. A lot of people, you know, I probably pissed off most of the shops in this area with that
Well,
130.
you'd be surprised, man. If you charge full price, those guys will respect you. And sometimes when they're so booked up, they'll pass you jobs because they know that you're not trying to undercut them. You're actually you're not competing with
Right.
each other, but you actually start working together. That's how I see it in Houston. Like we get mad when the new guy comes in. I give everybody respect. You know, they come in and then they're just like, yeah, $100, bro.
Yeah,
And
man.
I'm like, come on, bro. I don't care if you're using the cheapest film. Just keep up with the market. Like, do your homework. Should buy a burner
Yeah.
phone and start just calling shops and get a rough estimate what everybody's fucking charging. And don't go $50 cheaper. If you want to be like, if you want to
And the whole
go like
like
$10, $20 cheaper. Don't
Yeah.
go in here. Don't yeah.
5,
I mean,
bro.
or be at the same price in that area. Like that's what I did. You know, I was like, hey, if I'm gonna, I know this is what it's gonna cost in the north side of Houston. This is what it costs in the south side of Houston. This is what it costs in the east and the west. You know, like we're a big city. You know, so I'm like, man, there's no reason for me to go in there and just be like $100 cheaper than everybody. I'm overworking myself.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? I'm gonna get
Yep.
so many phone calls, bombarded with so many phone calls that I'm gonna be forced to go up on my price just because I don't want to do it. And I was like, and I
Yep.
that would be my
That's
advice to
the
the
thing, like
people
the
who starting
whole
their own business. Like, dude, don't be cheap. Don't go cheaper. Don't go
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yep.
Try to stay within your market. And if you can't get to that car, recommend a shop next to you, bro. Recommend the guy next to you because you never know that one
and it's the whole
one
like
recommendation. That guy could pass you like 5 cars. Oh hell, you're slow as fuck. And he's like, bro, how many cars you got today? Man, I ain't got shit. He's like, bro, I got 10 cars right now, dude, and I will work out the details. Let's just get this done. And then
Yeah.
boom, everybody's making money, man. Like it's just networking that's important, man. But
It's
I
a
like what you
good-
said, man.
There's a couple shops I send work to. Not very many. I've learned like a lot of people try to use you, you know. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
dude, so there's been a recurring theme with a lot of the last thoughts lately, and it's literally just been keep going or don't give up. I've heard it's been the past 4 weeks, I think, like the same premise is like just keep going. Like don't give up and find what you do. Like Mitch said, like find what you
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
best
Don't be
and
a
do it.
jack of all
You know,
trades.
like
Yeah.
yeah, just be a
Yeah.
master of
Yeah.
one.
Be
Fuck
a
it.
master of one.
And don't be a tenor at like Tent World and shit like that. You know, like
Whoa! No, just kidding.
Hey,
I'm not. I've never worked there.
Hey,
I've never worked there, bro.
my boy Wesley used to work at
they
one.
don't pay. You know,
They don't
it's
pay.
not. It's like you can make more money at McDonald's, literally.
Yeah, but you know
Yep.
what though, Mitch? We need that kind of stuff in the industry because that's a good place to fuck shit up because it's corporate. Like they got that money to back it up. Like, what are you gonna do? Get fired? Like, hey man,
Yeah.
I'm learning.
True.
It just elevates the
Like,
standard.
don't-
It actually elevates like the standard of what a shop, what you want in a shop. You know what I mean?
Right.
I haven't worked at a tent world. I've been in one though, and it's structured around like corporate kind of setting. Like everything is like has to be organized and stuff like that. And I think that's what every shop should be like. Now I've seen some really cool shops, like yourself tonight. Like that's clean ass shop, bro. Like there's no liners on the fucking floor.
Yeah, that's
Like that's
it's one of my
one of the
favorite shops.
things that I'm like, damn, there's a fucking liner on the fucking floor, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We mopped, we hosed it out. I have the pressure washer with the filtered water. We maybe about every 3 or 4 days I'll hose it out. I got like floor squeegees, all that stuff. Our garage door is like when you drive in, it's flat. There's no hills outside, nothing like that. So I can get anything you want in the shop. Low car, big ass truck. I could get the biggest U-Haul you could have. I could put it in there. Guys, bring
Yeah.
Yo,
drop it off.
I got a question. You proud of your shop?
Definitely. Yeah.
You could tell.
Hell yeah.
You could
That's all
tell.
that matters, dude.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
that fucking matters, dog. That's all
I've
that
been in
matters,
a lot
bro.
of shops too. I've worked for a lot of, man, I've worked in like Greenville, South Carolina for like 2 or 3 shops. I've worked at pretty much every shop in Brevard County and Cocoa Beach. Shops in Orlando. I've worked at a lot of shops. I was the like king of like, you ain't gonna pay me, fuck you. I'm gonna rip the tin off. I'm out. I've done
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
couple times at some shops in Orlando, but these dudes don't want to pay you. They like try you. Like this one guy I worked for, I won't say no names or nothing. He's still in business somewhere, whatever. But like, you know, I had 5 cars, but two of them was like walk-ins, right? So like they weren't technically on the schedule. And then at the end of the day, he's like, let's look at the books and see what you did. He'd be like, all right, so you did 3 cars. Here you go. And I'm like, bro, what about the other 2 cars? He was like, what cars? And I'm like, are you fucking serious right now, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pull
Yeah.
you over this desk right now. Like, this is my money you're
Yeah.
messing with. I just tinted 2 whole other cars with windshields, and he was acting like they weren't even on the schedule. So just shit like that. Like, people try you, man. You know?
Yeah, and you know, like that most of, like I see a lot of that whenever the front desk person is not communicating with the owner, or the owner's not paying attention to his own goddamn business.
Yeah, it's me.
And that's what, like,
Wife here.
yeah.
So
Me too.
you call here, my wife answering the phone. It's
Yeah.
either me or my wife you talk to. We don't have like our employees are usually like
Yeah, you like ain't shit
our
getting through here, boy.
employees are like either helper position or like tinter position.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But I like how your shop structure, that the customer walks in and like it's open. There's no count, like there's just it's just open, and then it's like you see everything that comes into that door. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you have a dinger or a little bell or something on the door that's like beep, beep, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That you know it's coming in, and I've seen that happen when they miss up your pay, is when the front desk person takes in a car, and then the owner's like, all right, you did. I can see that happening. Now there is some dudes that are just plainly act straight up retarded, and then they did the job with you.
Yeah.
Like, hey
Yeah.
man, I did the car. Well, technically, you only did the doors and the back window. I had to jump on the windshield, and then we had to redo that one door, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. All right, cool, man. Sometimes I'm too nice. I'm just like, look, man, just pay me whatever you think is fair, and then the next day I don't show up, because I'd rather get paid for something than not get paid at all. You know?
I ripped film off the whole damn car, and the customer was waiting one time.
Damn right. Damn right.
Dude,
Be
he was like,
that.
he said something to me. I forget what it was. We did like 15 cars, right? And I did like all of them. I did the back windows. So on the last car, I was like, oh, let me hit the doors on this one. And he was like, instead of being like, like, oh, I'm a big guy, could you just do one more back window? Instead of being nice about it, he was like, oh, so your door cuts kind of suck, but you didn't say that when you hired me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like the best
Right.
tinter you'd ever seen when you hired me. You just were lazy and you didn't want to do that one last back window, so you chose to like degrade me on my door cuts.
Right.
So I was like, are you serious, bro? I got all mad or whatever, and then I was just like,
Yeah, I mean, after 15 cars, bro, you're kind of like, fuck this
It's
shit.
tough.
yeah.
I am after.
Right.
And it was only like $150 a day, and I'm doing like a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
you're getting,
I was a full-on tinner at this point.
Bro,
I wasn't a beginner.
you're getting daily rate, bro.
That was 10 years ago.
Damn. I mean, it was still good money. I mean, if you made $100
Well, sometimes
10 years ago,
you
100
just couldn't find a good tent job in town. They were all taken.
Yep.
I've moved out of
Right.
state for a tent job. We moved to Greenville, South Carolina, specifically to work for tent shop.
Nice.
So, and sometimes, like when we moved back here, at the time, like I call around for a job somewhere and they're all taken. A lot of guys get a tent job, they've been working there 10 years or whatever. They don't want to give it up. So I kind of had to take whatever job I could at the time. My wife was pregnant, had no other
Right.
source of money coming in. I ain't working
Feel
at McDonald's,
that.
so I went.
Feel
I took a
that.
tent job for $150 a day at a full-on tenor, and I would drive an hour to work every day.
I
When my wife,
mean, but
I had no choice though.
but like 10 years
Yeah.
ago, if you're just an employee and you're making like, let's just say $700 to like 1,000 a week, like, dude, you're a fucking, everybody was like, yo, hop on this job, bro. This is what I'm getting paid. Like, come on, this one. My favorite, bro,
Right.
my favorite shit, bro. My favorite shit was working like in like a in like a shop with 3 commission tenders, dog.
Yeah.
And then it either went one way. We split the cars, or fuck you, I need to pay a bill, jump on your own damn car. Oh
Yeah.
man, it was always exciting because you didn't know what the hell you were gonna walk into. You didn't, I never, you always looked at the schedule, but it was always like they'll take in, walk-ins. So you're like a salesman at at a car dealership, bro. You're just like, yo, hand me those keys, you know. The
Yeah.
race to we call it the race to the desk, because the desk is where the keys are at. Race to the desk. And then it's like, bro, like there'll be days where like, man, it get heated. It'll get real heated. Man, I did the quarter window. Man, I did the other side. Man, you gotta split that car with me. Man, we get heated, man. It would get heated, man, because
I was, we like I worked at this one shop, and it was like say when me and Barry worked together in Greenville, South Carolina, Knights window tinting. Barry from Clearwater.
yeah,
So before our
Yeah.
shops, we worked together at Tent Solutions, and if he would pay us 40%, but if we did a car together, it was 20 and 20 minus the film cost. So like half, we would consider like half a car is whoever's doing the doors did 3 doors, and whoever did the back glass and 1 door, and that's like half and half.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was how
Yeah.
they judged like what was fair, And I thought that was cool. So
I mean, that's pretty much half of
yeah,
like it's the same
Yeah,
amount of
so
film
yeah,
for
so you're
sure.
saying, so we used to split it like, okay, the guy who did the back window had to do the back quarters. And then
yeah. That's about the same.
yeah,
1
yeah,
door is a door and a quarter, so it's just a little bit bigger quarter.
yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, man,
But it's been a little bit past our time. We did start a
yeah,
little bit
my
late
fault,
though.
my fault.
But dude, Mitch, that was fine. Dude, Mitch, it's been great having you on, chatting about fucking all the shit you do, all the cool stuff, man. Send me the link to your YouTube pages, and we'll put them on the
All right.
Facebook page. We'll share it and all that good shit. Y'all be sure to go follow them on YouTube, and then your Instagram and all that good shit, because we'll put that on there
On the
too.
YouTube,
So
it's The Life of Mitchie, and there's a lot of tinning stuff on there too. So we don't just show the drifting; we show our tinning life. There's
hell
some
yeah.
stuff from Cletus on there that we went out there and tinted, so it's pretty fun. Barry's on some episodes, Maya's on some episodes. Yeah, so
Oh yeah,
Hell
heck
yeah.
yeah, man.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, man.
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
definitely share it. And if anybody missed it, Mitch's final thought was find your thing and just do it
Yep.
and keep
Do
going.
it.
Don't give up.
Yep.
Just keep going.
All right, Mr. Mitch,
But
thank
All
you,
right.
man.
Thanks for having me on. I'll see
been
y'all
awesome.
next time, and appreciate y'all,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right, man.
Thank
Later.
you, bro. We'll see y'all next week. We have a special guest, Johnny, by the way, who we were talking about, did confirm. And oh, and another thing, don't forget to go to Stay Shady Shirts Facebook page, get the link for the shirt or the hoodie giveaway. It ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. All you have to do is fill out a Tent Wiz lead form with your name. If you
Oh,
follow
I know who you're
the
talking about
Stay
now,
Shady
dude.
Shirts,
He
Dark
confirmed?
Truth. What is
I
it?
just found out. I just
Yes.
like the little light just popped up, bro. He confirmed? Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'm well rested
So
next week. And no, I'm just kidding. No, Mitch, I'm good.
no, you're
Thank you,
good.
Mitch.
But yeah, y'all don't forget go fucking enter the giveaway. There's like 20 something entries right now, so your
Are
chances
you
are still
gonna
pretty
go
good.
live? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna do
Um,
the drawing tonight, or are you doing it tomorrow?
it's not gonna be tonight. It's gonna probably be either Friday or next week on the show. I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Ooh.
I'm just waiting to see who all does it tonight. I might even do it
Let's do it
tomorrow
next
if I
week.
don't have
Let's
anything
do
to
it next
do.
week.
But we'll see. Cool. Cool. We'll do the
Yeah,
drawing next
do
week
the little wheel
before the
thing
show starts.
on
Yep.
Jessica's phone or something.
I'll have the wife
Yeah,
do it
yeah. Let's
already
go.
and shit.
All right,
But
man. Thanks, man.
but hey, this has been the Dark Truth with Mitchell Hall from Mitchell's Window Tinting, me, Shady J, Johnny Blades. Hope everybody has a great fucking night, and we will see y'all next week. Peace.